Oh, it's crackle glaze, not cackle glaze. Hello and welcome to this week's video. Only a small project today because I spent about 3 hours jet washing my very muddy patio and I still feel a bit rubbish, to be honest. But I've had some wonderful stickers this week. First of all, Stephen's 8x6 workshop. Stephen's 8x6 woodshop. No, Stephen's 8x6 workshop. Third time lucky. What a brilliant sticker. Very unique. How can you be very unique? You're either unique or what a unique sticker. Really like that one, Stephen. Thank you very much. Fantastic channel, some wonderful projects. And Stephen obviously really enjoys making his videos, although he has to cope with Stanley, his errant clamp. If you've not seen any of the videos, go and check it out. Great channel. It's amazing what he can fit into his workshop. And I complain about mine being too small at 8x16 feet. And from Wales, Sophie makes Make It Soph. Make It So, Make It Soph. Thank you very much, Sophie. My sticker's on its way to you, although I still haven't quite got it into the post box yet. But it's in an envelope with a stamp on. Again, a link to Sophie's channel below. And lastly, HF Bowen Designs from Canada. Harold, you've been commenting so kindly on my videos ever since I started making them. I'm really grateful. And it's wonderful to have a sticker and great to see you posting some videos again. Right, today's project. I can't decide what colour. Maybe the ones that are left in my hand. Oh, orange, cyan and brown. Well, fate seems to have decreed the choice. Let's see what it looks like. And these are the three colours that were still in my hand after I dropped everything else. They're Pebeo High Viscosity Studio Acrylics. We'll see how they get on with the Jo Sonja Medium. Okay, so some chestnut sanding sealer going on. Just give that a few moments to dry. This is just to try out the crackle glaze. I haven't done it on a large platter because I don't want to, you know, try it for the first time on a large expensive blank. So these are only a couple of pounds each. Here is the first colour, which is raw sienna. The next colour is cadmium red. Now my trusted plastic bag. Now the iridescent colours that come in the Pebeo range, I think I've got all of them apart from the copper one. When I say I've got all of them, they're actually my wife's. Now I think this one is the red blue iridescent. This colour here really doesn't look like it's going to go at all. What do I do? Dilemma. Yes, dilemma indeed. I mean, this is it. It really doesn't look like it's going to go with these colours. But I'm all about experimenting and having fun and sanding it all off when it looks horrible. Okay, that's had a few minutes to dry. We're going in. Right, I'm just going to put a little bit on a bit of cloth. Do you know, it might actually work. Fate might have thrown me a perfect blend of colours. I love being optimistic. Hot pink. That's what I'll have to call it. Right. So now it's time for the Jo Sonja Crackle Medium. So let's get that put on now. Right, so I've just got some in a jam jar lid. Put it on the brush. Right, got to leave that to dry. It's 7:39 on Easter Sunday, Sunday the 1st of April. Must go and trick my wife with something amusing while she's sleeping, after my colds kept her up all night with my snoring. What do you think my chances of success are? Right. It's also only about 9 degrees, so it's going to take a while for that stuff to dry. So I'll turn it all off for now and come back in a couple of hours' time. Right, well, success-wise, limited, mixed, eventful. It was too cold in here. It didn't dry at all. In fact, I've got some in one of the lids that's been in here all day and hasn't dried. So I took it indoors and put some on, and getting used to it. I can see in places it has crackled, but places where I haven't really spread it well enough. So, you know, it's going to be a bit of a mess, this one. But I want to see how it works, play around with it. So I'm going to put a darker colour over the top. I might get away with it. Who knows? Right, I've got a little bit of black acrylic paint in there. And I've got some flow medium just to thin it down a little. About half and half. And then spread it over. And then rub off any excess. And just get it right round to the edges. And that really does bring out the colour of the crackle much better. And I can see how appallingly badly I've put it on. Yeah. Hot pink might be a bit of a misnomer now. It does seem to have darkened the colour. Sort of an antique leather red now. Now, I seem to remember with the last video I made starting with, well, it's finished, but I've got some reservations. Well, it's finished, but I've got some reservations. I like the colour underneath it. I thought that worked well. The iridescent colour does pick up in the light when you move it around. The crackle glaze looks very effective where I've put it on properly. And where I haven't put it on properly, I've got splodgy bare bits and, yeah, a mess. I could fall into the realm of bloody terrible again. Never mind, I'm going to put it up anyway because it shows you what the crackle medium is capable of, and with a bit more practice, a bit more experience of putting it on, I think I'll get a more uniform coating. So get some still images up, and hope you can take something from this week's video, and thanks for watching. See you next time. How long before this ends up on the scrap pile? Days? Hours? Minutes? Seconds?